My name is Robert DeJournett, and I am a proud graduate of course, the most wonderful class of Leadership Akron, Class 21. My involvement with the Heart Association started probably, I believe it was around year 2000, 2001, 2002, when I first came into the role of Community Outreach Coordinator. The first board that I served on actually is the American Heart Association, and I actually had gone through the United Way's Project Blueprint class, the first class of Project Blueprint, which propelled me to Leadership Akron a few years after that. And I was always interested in community outreach, and one of my jobs here at SUMA was leading the Heart Walk initiative. So I would always promote the Heart Walk, get a number of walkers to participate in the American Heart Walk. And once I came on board for the American Heart Association, it became more than just a heart walk. I started to discover that how important heart disease awareness and prevention was. And even also in my family, heart disease runs high in my family. So I started to learn a lot and kind of developed a passion for getting that information out. And the Heart Ball is one of our major fundraisers for the American Heart Association, which helps raise money so that we can do a lot of these things, and so we can have more research so that we are equipped to help people even more. So it brings in a lot of money, and that's really one of the programs that the Heart Association has that really help their efforts in preventing cardiovascular disease. They really surprised me because I attend the Heart Ball every year for, I don't know, the last 7, 8 years in a row. And the last probably 5 years, I've always done the invocation at the Heart Ball. So this year I'm not doing the invocation. But and every time I see the different individuals who are heart champions, I would always think that could never be me, because I don't do that much like they do once you hear all the things that they do. And when I was approached and told about the award, I'm usually never speechless, but they really caught me off guard on that one, because I thought I was being approached to help with sponsorship and help to promote the Heart Ball. And Dr. Silver and his wife and Alice from the Heart Association and Colleen came, and that's what I thought we were going to talk about. And then they told me that I was chosen as the heart champion. I was really thinking, like, they must didn't have anybody else, because I don't do that much. Because really what I do is just part of me, and you don't really, when it becomes part of you, you don't really think that you're really doing anything special. It's just that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And you know, the work that we do at the American Heart Association, all the work that I do in the community as a leader, I consider it to be ministry, because the word ministry really means just helping people. And that's what I think I'm called to do. I'm called to be a resource person. I'm called to connect individuals to other individuals. I'm not always the one that will lead the charge, but I'm a connector of people, and I just like to stay in my lane. And as a leader, we have to learn how to stay in our lane and do the things within our scope or within our sphere of what we're capable of doing. So, and I know I'm capable of building relationships and being a resource person. Leadership Akron is the key. It's the key to anything I've done in the community, because I've pretty much, before I went through Leadership Akron, I thought I really knew the community, because I was always involved here or there, but Leadership Akron gave me a whole different view of leadership and how important it is to connect to the right leaders. And Leadership Akron really catapulted me to that next level where the impact is even greater now, because of the connections I have with Leadership Akron and all the wonderful leaders that we encounter. And it's like it's a great little fraternity of people that when you call on the Leadership Akron alumni, and you might not even know them personally, but you know they've gone through Leadership Akron, they know you've gone through Leadership Akron, and there's also there's an immediate connection there. because our focus is to use our God-given talents and our leadership abilities to help the community. And I think that's what Leadership Akron does. It really is a great asset to the community, and it just really, without Leadership Akron, our community would not be as great as it is today. I'm a firm believer of that. So we want everyone that's watching this video to come out to the Heart Ball. The Heart Ball is Saturday, February the 9th at the Quaker Station. Starts at 6 p.m. and tickets are $125, a small fee for the great leaders we have in this community. And all the information is at the American Heart Association. I think it's AmericanHeart.org, Summit County, or you could just Google American Heart Association, because we're looking for a wonderful turnout. We're going to raise a lot of money, and they have the best auction that you would ever want to be involved in. All kind of different things that you will have a chance to bid on, and also support the American Heart Association while having fun. What more can you ask for?